Shalom and welcome to our 24th annual Feast of Weeks. This is part 88 of Preparing for Rulership.
Probably too small to have a freezer and a refrigerator. You know that. Got nothing on store for nothing tomorrow. And figure this good life is going on forever. They don't have no plans. Some people have zero plans. Let's check them out. They have no plans. They act like the world is going to go like this forever. They don't read papers. They're not reading economic conditions. They don't watch the stock market or the bonds or Dow Jones. And they don't know what none of those little funny looking figures on those ticket tapes running past those TVs. And they don't know about none of that. All they know is it costs more today than it did yesterday. You know, those food stamps aren't going as far as they used to. Don't buy as much as they used to buy. They so hard, time's so hard now, the government trying to keep you from rioting, so they put most of young men in jail and put your mama and your grandmama on $10 a month rent. If she can't pay that, they get put out half the time. Places blow up. Ceilings falling in on them, send them to the hospital, half killing with it. You go to bed and the ceiling falling on you, kill you while you're sleeping. In the ghetto, you jump in your bed at night and fall through to the next floor. And fuss because white folks didn't fix it no better. I'm the only man doing something that our people ought to be doing. You have to face the truth. I'm doing it. I'm a symbol and a sign of what we should be doing as a people. So when you come back into the knowledge of Yahweh, you come into the knowledge of inheritance. You come into the knowledge of land. You come into the knowledge that the first thing that Yahweh promised Abraham was some land. In order for me to be the man, then you got to need some land like Abraham. In order for me to be the man, then you have to need some land like Moses and the children of Israel under Pharaoh needed it. In order for me to be the man, you have to be like the prodigal son that's in a land that's not your own, that you try to join yourself on to the people, and you try to make yourself to become a citizen of this land like the prodigal son did. But he woke up one day when he got hungry enough and said, I got to go back to my father. Yahweh thought he got plenty. See, I'm letting you know now, Yahweh is God. I'm telling my people all over America, Yahweh is God. He got plenty for you. He got land for you. He got everything you need to be rich and independent, self-sufficient, rulers, and God rule the world. That's what I come to tell you. I'm the same man that was talking to Abraham with the same promise. Are you ready? What good does it do to keep running down the white folks to train for jobs that don't exist? You haven't heard that white people are unemployed? I told you about Rex 84. You don't see that you got to prove, when you're black, you got to prove that you're a citizen in America. You don't know what's going on? Oh yeah. So you got to have a car. All of you are going to have to get one. 666 is already here. You waiting on it to come. All over America, if your skin is dark, you got to prove you're a citizen. Or they putting you in camps, prisons. And when you say where you were from, they start shipping you back. You know what's going on? And all these jobs are vacant. I've had men fly here to tell me that all the people, all the Mexicans and everybody else was working for them, they had to fine or pay $2,000 a piece for them and a 6 months to a year in jail for working them. Now what's going to happen to the job? Niggas making $2,000 a day on the corner selling crack ain't going to pick nobody's lettuce for $2 an hour. You getting ready to see some hungry times. You got little niggas don't believe in no work, but they're on the corner sitting on a car, ain't working for nobody. Pick up no trash, no paper, no bottles, don't know what work is. He's got $500 and $600 and $1,000 a day in his 12 and 14-year-old pockets. And you go into him talking about come pick some fruit. He'll tell you you look fruity to him. You sound like a fruity cake. Little niggas, 14 years old, got Mercedes in the yard that they can't drive yet. They bought it and waiting until they turn 16. You're going to get him to go pick peaches. Boy, you a joke. Niggas are not going to work today. Only you that's working and that already believe in work will work. Little niggas don't believe in work. They believe in selling on the corner. Crack. Am I right? I'm the only man that's making sense. And if you don't follow me, you don't have no sense. Because I have a sense program. So all that follow me have good sense. All I teach is sense. Good sense. What's wrong with me telling you, you better come to Yahweh so you can have some land or get some land so at least you can plant some grapefruits or something. My people are so stupid till they have avocados in their yard, grapefruits and oranges in the yard, they have bananas in the yard, and then they go to the store and buy those things. And let the fruit from the tree rot on the ground. And will kill you if you come in there and try to get some of it off the ground. And they go to the store and buy their bananas and buy their oranges. We'll shoot you if you come to get some of that stuff off the ground. They don't want it and don't want you to have it. It's just like a dog with a bone. He don't want the bone, but he'll kill another dog if you come messing with that bone. There's no meat on it. He's been dry for 2 years. How many have seen a dog do that? I mean, he'll be laying down in the yard and help touch that bone in 3 months. When another dog comes in the yard, he runs straight to the bone and makes the meanest looking face, hair all up on his back, teeth all out. Ready to kill and fight to the death over a no good bone. That's my poor people. Well, I'm here to offer you the knowledge. That's what all of these feasts are about, bringing back to us our remembrance and our memory of nationhood and of being a people as a nation, and to understand what nationhood means. It means riches. When you control your own land, then nobody can charge you rent and put you out, because you own it. So they've gotten rid of overtime. White folks, they just took it. They just took overtime. White folks didn't want these highways running through their community, they ran it through yours. How could they get away with it? Because you're mentally dead. You don't have any unity. Nobody to stand for you before me. Now I'm here, ready to stand for you. I'm standing for you. I'm telling you, you don't have to quit none of that. The visiting Overtown was Blacktown. They just shut Blacktown down. The hotels, the businesses, everything, just home, they just took it. Our people working for years to buy their little homes over there. They take it, they got all kind of laws to take it. They call it eminent domain, urban renewal. See, urban renewal was a code word for Negro removal. And they sold you on the idea that it was going to be a beautiful thing, urban renewal. No ghetto yet is renewed. They had some of those other kind of programs too. It wasn't just over those model cities. This is going to be a model city. A city for everybody to model after. That was another trick, another game. They came in and took your property and modeled you on out. Same game all over America. Half of my people are living in toxic waste dumps. The trash pile, the trash is built in your community. The burning, all that filth that get down and poison your water is in yours. White folks are awake. They know where it's coming. When you hear it's coming, it's built. And when it gets built, you say, oh, well, white folks do what they want to do anyway. See, I'm on the chamber, so I know what they're going to do years in advance. I know what they plan to 10 years from now. I'm going to watch out for Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? So y'all don't want to join me, praise Yahweh, but I'm going to be watching out for Yahweh then. What a blessed day we need. What a blessing. All this comes about by turning to Yahweh, the man that talked to Abraham. See, the man that talked to Abraham had a plan. It included land. So you put a P in front of land and wipe the D off, you got a plan. Yahweh had a plan that included land. In America, white people have been ruling over us by keeping us in the dark. They have their meetings, we didn't know what they were doing. 3 or 4 rich white boys go on the golf course for 18 holes, come off and shake hands on a $15 million contract. Go to country club that night at dinner, none of us there. Private country club. Shake hands over $100 million building project. You be wondering, when are you guys supposed to get together to do this, man? See, when you're mentally dead without your God, Yahweh, they can do that to you. But we're coming together in Yahweh, so they won't be able to do these things to us. They'll only continue to do it to those who reject Yahweh. Those of us that accept Yahweh see us just going up, up, up. Before my people, the so-called blacks of America, can ever hope to be saved, they have to be brought from a carnal state to a spiritual state. And when I say spiritual state, I'm not speaking of a ghost. Not speaking of the spiritual state as the Christians teach. No, no, no. No, no, no. Spiritual mind has to do with the very mind of Yahweh, the Creator himself. To be spiritually minded, listen again, is to be of the mind of the Creator. That is what spiritual mind means. The carnal mind is the mind of Satan, the devil. Who is he? The opposer of Yahweh. He's the opposer of the way of life given by the Creator. And Satan, the devil, is a carnal-minded person who, whatever Yahweh says do, he goes against that. So we have the laws of the Creator, Yahweh, in the Bible, and the opposer is Satan himself, regardless of his color. Just imagine, if all men of earth were to come and follow me, there would be peace on the earth forever. Because I'm the Prince of Peace. And it's not simply saying that I'm the Prince of Peace, it is what I bring to the earth, the message I bring. To embrace me is to embrace my message. To embrace my message is to embrace me, because there is no way to distinguish me from my message. I and my message are one. I do not live separate from my message. I live the message that I preach, demonstrating that it's possible to practice my message. Then I raise up the most lawless people on earth, the most uncivilized people on earth, the most savage people on earth, the most ignorant people on earth, the so-called black people of America, that the whole earth has come and looked upon our dead bodies, walking the streets of the hells of North America, obsessed with drugs, prostitution, immorality, the breaking of Yahweh's law, men and women, boys and girls. And I've taken you and resurrected you out from that. Caused you to give up the dress of the so-called Western culture, the white man, the enemy, the opposer to how even God dresses. And I have yet put you in the culture that belongs to you from our Father Yahweh. Right in the midst of hell in America, I have resurrected you and dressed you in white, showing that I have caused you to be pure. I have purified you out of the midst of filth. And you are a marvel to the world. You are my testimony of my power and the power of my message. And you that live around me all the time are proof to the world that I am the solution to all the world's problems. For every problem of the world, I have erased those problems from my followers who shared every one of those problems. So I have taken the so-called black man of America and I have reformed you that follow me, redeemed you, reshaped you, renewed the spirit of your mind, and then I have formed you into the nation of Yahweh, formerly the nation of Israel, and still a part of the nation of Israel, but I have also formed you into the nation of Yahweh. And that's a miracle. Therefore, I have formed a microcosmic nation of righteousness. though the nation that I have formed is microcosmic, yet I'm adding to my nation daily, one by one. All over America, I'm attracting my people to come to Yahweh, to come to me, to come to righteousness, one by one, every day. So as a result, my nation, the nation of Yahweh, is growing, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Free from the problems of this immoral world. That's a miracle. That means I'm a miracle worker. I'm creating a miracle that no one has been able to create among our people here in America. Proving that I am the Messiah, the Redeemer. I am the Savior. I am the mighty one, the wonderful one, the counselor, the mighty God, and the Prince of Peace. I'm also the everlasting Father. Now when you're carnal-minded, you have problems with that. Because when you're carnal-minded, you can only see my flesh. You can't see Yahweh dwelling within this flesh. You only see flesh and think that this flesh is like your flesh. But if your flesh was like my flesh, and if we were the same, then you could produce people like this. You could duplicate my work. The fact that I am the only one able to do this work makes me the unique one. I am unique. Particular. I'm proving I'm the creator. I take nothing and make something. I take a nothing people, make something of you. And I'm doing it on a daily basis, all across America. And the fame of Yahweh is continuing to grow. So my message is beginning to be heard. My message is heard. Beginning to be heard all over the world. Proving that my message is the only solution. When I make that statement, you cannot say without proof that my statement is not true. You first have to learn my message. Then you have to see how it is carried out. And then when you discover the results of my message and compare that with what's going on in the world, then you will discover, indeed, Yahweh ben Yahweh is the only one. No one on earth has been able to bring peace among the so-called black people of America. No one. In no group, no organization, no church, no nothing. And yet I have individuals here from all over America, some outside of America, and we're all in unity and in love. We have, what's our motto? Our motto is one God, one mind, one love, and one act. We're all for one. And one for all. And we want our brothers and sisters. What we want for ourselves. What about food? If I have a bowl of food, you may have half of my bowl of food. Praise Yahweh. Praise Yahweh. And you may be seated. That's the proof right there. From every section of America, this is the result. Hallelujah. So here in Romans 8:7, we see that the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh. For it is not subject to the law of Yahweh. They say to each his own. Every man for himself. Individualism. They call it democracy, socialism, communism, manism. And all that man has come up with has failed. I'm saying tonight that when men are subject to the law of Yahweh, there is perfect peace among them. And not only is there perfect peace among them, there is prosperity and success among us. I have politicians and so-called leaders, false leaders, who come to me all the time asking the question, how are you all so successful? I say Yahweh. They say, yeah, I know, but let's leave Yahweh out of it and tell me the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How are you successful? There's no way to leave Yahweh out. Yahweh is the success of it. Yeah, but you know, everybody should be able to have their own religion and believe like they want to. That's nothing but confusion on earth. Everybody who got it has confusion. People from the same religion are fighting and killing each other. They have the same religion. They say they believe in the same book, the same God, and they're killing each other all over this earth. Right now, while we sit in here in perfect peace in America, which is full of hell. I mean, can you imagine? Look around in here. There's peace. There's no weapons, no guns. How many feel at peace? Feel relaxed? In here. Feel it? Perfect peace here. How do you feel outside in the street? What is subject to happen to you in the streets of America? You'll be a man and get raped in America. They'll rape you like you're a woman. Yes, they will. Mug you. Put a gun to your head. Only in one city in America? All cities. What kind of country is this? Wicked country. And I'm able to take thousands of people out of America in the midst of all this hell and create peace. That says something about who I am. My message brings peace of mind, an intercourse of peace, an interreaction of peace, and love and harmony. So would you not say then that the whole world needs it? I'm bringing my message to the earth, to my people first, proving with the worst people it can be done. So when I take my message to the countries that have a love for morality and that want to be good, my work and my job will be easy. The difficult job is in America, among the so-called blacks who are carnally minded against Yahweh, not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither can a carnal mind subject itself to Yahweh.
This concludes Part 88 of Preparing for